Now you can imagine a religious fundamentalist who argues like this. Everything in the Bible is true, therefore genocide is sometimes desirable. But you can imagine a philosopher arguing in the opposite way. Genocide is never desirable, therefore not everything in the Bible is true. Now the point here, what this highlights is this. The two people who argue in these ways are obviously disagreeing, but we can focus that disagreement on the two underlined premises. They can agree about what the Bible says. One of them is starting from the premise that everything in the Bible is true. One of them is starting from the premise that genocide is never desirable. And you can ask yourself, well, which of those two do I hold more strongly? And I think most people would say the latter has a lot more to commend it than the former. And this is the sort of thing that could give pause to somebody who starts off from the premise that everything in the Bible is true. So what I'm pointing out here is the fact that when we consider philosophical problems, we don't always start from given premises and argue forwards. Sometimes we look at where those premises lead us and then rethink our commitment to those premises. So I can imagine lots of Christians might very well start from the hypothesis that everything in the Bible is true. Maybe they're taught it when they're young and so on. Then when they come across these things, they don't just argue forward and say, yeah, okay, this follows. They actually go back and reconsider the premises from which they start.